A few days ago, I dropped a poll on my community tab with 4 different video ideas. Over 500 of you voted, and the results weren't even close. 60% of you wanted to see me play chess. So today, I'm building a full-on chessboard, and once it's done, I'm challenging one of the best master builders in the game to an actual match. Let's see how this goes. Okay guys, so first we're gonna start with the actual board. I think I'm gonna make it like something like this, 12 by 12 studs. That's a bit too much. Let's make it like 8. That looks more like it. I'm gonna clone it. It will have 8 on each side. So it's like this, that's 8. Now we're gonna clone it like that, and last clone. Now I'm gonna go ahead and choose this color, then have a darker tone like this. And then I'm gonna actually color it diagonally like that. And keep doing that. That looks sick, to be honest. Okay, now I'm gonna just decorate it a little bit. Let's just have an outline here like that. Make it a bit wider. I'm gonna change the color a little bit. This one looks a bit better. Yeah, that looks more like it. Anyways, now we gotta start with the actual pieces. So first we have obviously the pawn. And to be honest, if I go too detailed into this, I will need like a week to finish them. Because there's super detailed stuff like the bishop and the knight. So I'm just gonna make it very simple. Like something really simple like this. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna make each piece independently away from the board. So first we need the pawn. First, let's make it like this. I'm not sure, to be honest, how it's gonna turn out, but we're just gonna go ahead and keep trying. I think this looks like a pawn. What the heck? Like, it's a bit close. I think we can call this a pawn. If you look into it, it actually looks like a soldier. By the way, make sure you join our Discord server where we can talk, chat, and even have a chance to be in future videos. The link is in the description. Secondly, we need the rook. So for the rook, we're actually just gonna copy this like this. Then we're gonna add these fences that are on the top. I think that actually looks bad. What should we do here? You know what? Let me just delete all of this. Let's also delete this. I'm gonna put this like that. Have them the same height. I think this is good enough for what we're doing. Let me just add one more thing on the bottom. Yeah, dude, that looks a lot more like it. So we have the pawn, we have the rook. Let's make the bishop. Get this base from over here. Steal it, and also this. Now we're gonna just scale this down. Then I'm actually just gonna rotate this block like this. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4. Then we're gonna cover the rest of the empty spaces. Maybe make it a bit taller. So yeah, guys, this is the bishop over here, and I think it turned out pretty well. Now we're gonna go ahead and actually do the knight. We're gonna steal the same base from over here. Then actually I'm just gonna steal this whole thing over here. Scale this down just like this. Oh, that looks bad. So we're gonna scale this down like this. Then we're gonna get this actual like knight head. I think this looks pretty good, but like we need to actually raise the base by a little bit. Let's copy this here, but let's just raise it over here. Let's see how that goes. So yeah, guys, I think this looks pretty good, like a first try. Here's the pawn, here's the rook, here's the bishop, and here's the knight. The knight and the bishop, I don't know why, they kind of look the same. Let's play with the rotation and see if it actually fixes this problem. So I made a bit of tweaks, and this is how the knight came out. And to be honest, I'm super happy with it. And now we're going to the hard part, the king and the queen. So yeah, guys, let's start with the actual queen first. So obviously the queen's gotta be a bit taller, but we're gonna actually steal the same base from here. Let's steal it. Nice. Let's put it to the side. Then we're gonna make it like this tall. I think that looks pretty good. And now we're gonna make his crown. So after putting a rod on each side, we're actually gonna put another block on each one. Rotate it 45 degrees. Perfect. Nice. Like this. Nice. And now we need to actually copy this on each side of the crown. Yeah, just like that. So the queen and the king both have this 2 lines over here. So for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and clone this. Then remove this crown. So for the king, I know already that this is going to be a pain. Like triangles and Build-A-Boat are so hard to make. Guys, I'm the happiest person alive. Dude, I was just building everything and I was so tired. And I remembered we have wedges in this game. Like, look, we can just simply place them like this. It's insane. And it actually looks so good. Let me try it here. So yeah, guys, I think I'm actually gonna go with it. It looks so good. And we finished the boards. Now we gotta put them on the board. And yeah, guys, these are the actual pieces. And now what's left to do is to actually put them on the board. So let's clone this, align it perfectly in the middle here. Nice. Now we've got to add the rooks. So let's get this here. There we go. Now let's get the knight, clone it, place it over here. Nice. And there we go. Now let's get the bishop. Clone it. Nice. Clone it to the other side. Nice. Now all we gotta do is just put the queen and the king. So firstly the king is gonna be put over to the right because it's the right side. Then the queen. Let's go, dude. And to be honest, I'm not gonna be doing the same thing on the other side. Now all we gotta do is just select all of these, click on one of these. By the way, you can add to the selection by holding your shift key. Anyways, now you can mirror it, and there we go. Now we gotta color everything now. Bro, this looks so goofy. Because we mirrored everything, they all got messed up. And guess what, guys? We actually finished it. And I actually think it looks pretty cool. I actually made a lot of improvements to it, and I unfortunately didn't record. So, the first major difference is I added some ice block over here, which can make the blocks be super easy to move, like this. And the second most important thing I added was ropes. You might ask, why ropes? Why do we need it? Ropes are actually gonna lock its movement and will stop it from rotating. So I added a rope to each single piece over here, and none of them actually tips over or rotates, which is what we want. And for pieces like the knight, which can jump, we can actually just place a glue block and move it with our character and then release it. And now we're gonna go ahead and challenge one of the best master builders in Build-A-Boat for treasure. Okay guys, so I'm with my friend Indo over here. He's obviously a master builder, and I actually challenged him for a chess game. Let's see his skills. White or black? Okay, so he chose black. Let's go. That's too heavy. Dude. Okay, nice. Let's play knight, then just place a glue block like this. There we go. Let's see what he does. Okay, nice. He pulled this pawn out. He is not a bad player. What if I get my queen out and put it over here? That's what I'm gonna do. So just place this knight over here. See what he does. Checkmate in one, guys. If he doesn't see it, we're gonna actually take his king. Let's go. We won. Just take this really quick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place it here. Checkmate. That was easy. That was very easy, in fact. Now tell me, who should I challenge next?